which I worked a little bit. I didn't even read some of them. It's all other people did it, So, and I was asked to translate the Sögyal Rinpoche's book into Tibetan in 1992. Even before the book came out, I started. Still not finished. It's finished, but not come out yet. What did I do? What did I do last 12 years? I don't know. It was like a dream. It just went off like this. I enjoy myself. Yes, that you can say. I can't complain about that. So it's like this. Life goes like that. And you never, you kind of, there's never a time that, oh, this is the perfect time to do something. I think when the chance comes, you have to take it and do it. And if it is a little hard, it's okay. It's like, I think this is, I know this from my own experience, The laziness is really not a nice thing, Not a nice thing. You think this I should not do this because I have to enjoy my life now. Like, I should not do this practice, I should not do this work. I would enjoy the time. That's the idea, no? Why we don't do it? I do something interesting. I do something, but then I don't enjoy the time. If I have something to do, I don't enjoy the time by not doing it because I think, actually I should have done that. And I'm supposed to be enjoying, but in the back it's not very nice, I actually should have done that, And then afterwards, I think, oh, I should have done that yesterday. Why should I? No, it's gone. It's finished. I didn't really enjoy anything like it. And the more you don't do, the more you don't feel good about anything. But you have to do this. If you have to do that, it's like actually this little bit of discipline is necessary. But the discipline can be very not necessarily hard, not necessarily what can you say, and unpleasant if you kind of do it in the right way. Because like if you kind of practice for certain hours, and then you do that, and while you are doing that, if you really see the reason why you do it, this is something important. The practice has to be, the most important thing is that you have to connect with the practice. You have to know that this practice is working for this. This understanding is, I think, extremely important, This, what I'm doing, this is for that, this is for this works like this is for the... This, I think, I have to be extremely clear, Then I know this is a practice. It's not just a kind of a tradition. It's not just a kind of, a custom. It's not just a kind of a ritual. It's a practice. If that connection is not there, then practice doesn't become a practice. If that connection is there, then if you do this, you know what you are doing and you know how it's working. So when you do this, while you are doing also, you feel good because, this is what I'm doing, this is for this, I feel proud of myself. And I'm using this time in an appropriate way. I'm not wasting this time. I'm doing something good. And then once I have done it also, I feel good, I could be a little bit tired. I could sometimes be, I'm not always, I should not necessarily be in the same way, sometimes more, sometimes less inspired. But I have done it. I feel good because I've done something which I I thought I should do, that I did it, so I am happy. I feel more proud of myself. I feel good about it. And then the more you go through it, the more, and if you do it well, I'm sure there is its own, result. Because if the Dharma practice is, those who really did Dharma practice, who genuinely Dharma practice, I've never seen anybody who is unhappy. So therefore, then you become, you get certain kind of, inner joy, inner satisfaction, and then you really feel that that's the most, you would feel it's the most opportunity, great opportunity I'm having, not necessarily it's a kind of burden. Of course, that doesn't mean that you don't have to adjust your time, and you don't have to sacrifice something in somewhere. Little bit you have to adjust, but that's the priority. Everybody has to see the priority, and every priority, making the right priority is the most important thing in life. I received an email once with a kind of a story, about how to do the priorities in the right way. I thought it was very interesting.